Cheers.
Housewives, Real Housewives.
Real Housewives. Yo, welcome to the Real Tech Housewives of Denver. I'm your host, Matty Ghost, along with my co-host, Parmajawn. Together we are That's Hot.
That's hot.
You were, dude.
Oh, that's hot.
Where were you the whole time?
Sorry.
Let's do it again. What's up? I'm Matty Ghost here with my boy Parmajawn. Together we are That's Hot. Cool. That's when I put the graphic up.
Oh, that's hot.
Nice.
You never know what's going to come your way at the Real Tech Housewives of Denver. Today is a super special episode. It might be our most special, if I could say so.
Special. I was about to say the same thing myself.
Here on the Real Tech Housewives of Denver, our guest today is none other than the Real Tech Housewife of Denver.
The OG
Housewife,
Tech
let's
Housewife
go.
of Denver.
Woo!
Welcome to the show.
This is like my Vanna White right here.
Oh, that's hot.
Okay, we're good. Yo, Brooke, what is up?
Hey guys.
Welcome to the program.
Welcome.
Thanks
Welcome.
so much for having me. I feel like this is so fitting.
It is.
It is. And you know, when we started this podcast too, the first thing that we kind of talked about was like, okay, we need to get as one of our first guests, DJ Housewife, because we need like the OG Real Housewife.
You know, when you're
of
like
Denver
a mobster and you
to
move
bless
to
us, you know?
like New Jersey, and you have to first talk to Tony Soprano to get your blessing.
So what's funny is that when I first saw your first post, I was scrolling through and I saw Housewives or just like Housewife, and I was like, what? And I started, I'm like, what is this?
Like, whoa. What the
I'm
fuck is
like,
going on
I
here?
need
You're
my
talking to the very top
lawyers.
too. Yeah.
Do I need my lawyers?
That's why I bring you on. We're like, we don't want
No.
any litigation. We just want to feature one of our favorite producers in Denver, which is you.
Obsessed. No.
And sidebar, just like, but besides that, there is a new Matty G in town that we talked
yeah.
about last week.
So, yeah. Yeah. Did you hear about this?
Oh my God, wait, what?
Some kid moved here and named himself Matty G. And it's Matty G Haus. Looks like Matty Gauss on Instagram. And he's taking all these shows like Steam, and everyone was tagging me. And I was like, this ain't my show. Don't go.
Oh, wow. I wasn't aware
Don't worry. I
of that.
talked to my therapist about it yesterday.
You got it handled.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We role played me talking to him about it.
I shouldn't have sidebarred.
No, please.
I didn't play the sidebar music, dude. Quick sidebar, guys.
That's amazing.
So we were just before we got live talking about names. Where did you get your name? What was the story behind that?
So it's not like a crazy story, but I had just moved here in like 2017.
Where from?
I was living in San Diego.
Let's go. I was an Oceanside boy.
Oh, I was
LA.
Ocean Beach.
Oh, yeah. That's a good place. OB.
Ocean. But originally I'm from New Hampshire, so that's
Different beach.
yeah.
Colder
really
Beach.
is. Yeah.
Hamster
More,
Beach.
Guys.
more lakes.
From Hamster Beach, dude.
Frozen ankles. Yeah. So I had just moved here in 2017, and I was like working just a random job to like pay rent basically. And I was taking the 16th Street Mall bus because I
Hell
worked
yeah,
on
the freebie.
The free ride.
Yeah.
That's a trip.
It's a great, it's like a really beautiful bus, isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw
to say
someone
the
get
least.
hit in the face with a skateboard on the
Yeah.
bus one time.
16. The funny thing is because I'm from Denver. Maddie's from Grand Junction.
I'm from Grand Junction.
Yeah.
God.
But
Good-
Locals,
good old boy.
natives.
16th Street Mall used to be like a big like tourist spot and like where everybody go. And now
Let's
it's
go
like,
to the Urban Outfitters to get school clothes.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh shit.
Like an apocalypse. Like, what's going on? We got to fix that. RTD, do
I'll tell you what's
something,
going on.
please.
It's called the housing crisis, Governor.
Right.
Figure it
right.
out.
So anyway, I was riding the bus, and I had been like contemplating like getting like a little Pioneer controller and whatever, but I was like, okay, if I want to DJ, I like want a sick name, and I didn't want to use my actual name Brooke or
DJ
like,
Brooke.
or anything like that. I was like, hey. But yeah, I was just like thinking of different things, and I was like, okay, well, I'd be playing like house music, and I just kind of was going through like in my head on my way to work. I was like, I hate my job. And I was like,
Been there, dude.
I don't hate my job. Shout out our sponsor, Fit Sodas.
oh, Nice plug. So yeah, I was just like coming up with things, and then I was like house, and then I like was saying words after it, and then I said wife, and I was like, stop it.
It's good. It's a banger.
It's such a banger of a name.
Yes.
You're so lucky to have been the first one to just snag that off the bat because that's fire, dude.
I did my research. I was like, is there any that like are like well known or whatever? And then I was just kind of rolling with it, and I was like, wait, this could be really fun. And I was contemplating like spelling it Haus, like house.
Oh, like Matty G house.
Right.
I got hitters, dude. Change your name.
Yeah. So that's kind of how it came about, and I kind of just whittled that story down to I like puns. It's kind of like a play on words because people actually will be like, oh, like you're a housewife, that's so funny, and do DJ, and I was like, no, the opposite.
I'm polyamorous.
So yeah, I am not married. So
Yeah, Parm came
Not
up
Not
with
an
housewife.
actual housewife.
No.
not an actual housewife. Well, Parm came up with the idea along this name, The Real Tech Housewives of Denver. We were originally going to shoot it as like a web series.
I wanted to do like a Nick Kroll like web series
and make
type
fun, like do
thing.
the exact thing, but as like the
And
guys
when I-
like,
when I
where have you
first-
been?
When I first brought it up too, everybody was like, "Oh, that's what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, what is happening?" And I was like,
and look at you now.
all right, whatever." And then all of a sudden,
Then Matty got a
You snapped.
roadcaster and it was game over.
So have you guys like seen like an episode of The Real Housewives?
oh fuck, I
Never.
love that shit.
Never seen it.
I love dumbass TV like that. Oh my god, like
Hell yes.
Real Housewives, like Below Deck. Up top
Sailing
for me.
yacht?
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Yo, Below Deck is fucking A1 television. I've been rewatching The Jersey Shore recently. Almost
yeah.
done-
What
almost
season is your favorite? Because I'm going through it as well.
I mean, it's got to be one or two.
Which one does Snooki get punched in?
That's
That's
one. I just watched. I just restarted.
Did we
it.
watch that here?
Yeah, well, I showed you the clip because everybody was
Because I've
like,
seen-
"Wait,
I watched
Snooki got
all of
punched,"
that.
and I was like, "Dude,
I knew that.
somebody pull up
Yeah.
YouTube. It's crazy." So the first season is really wildin', you know.
It's wild, but season 3 does give me some life. I like it.
Yeah, well, because once they all, become homies and everything,
Right,
it's like,
and-
oh, now it's
right.
kind of tender.
We could work at the shirt place together in peace.
Like, Mike is still a piece of shit, and thank
Right.
God Ronnie's gone, but oh,
It's
Shut
like
up, Vinny.
such a gem, that show.
Oh, it's
like
so good.
ahead of their time.
So
Way
ahead.
ahead.
Did you ever watch the Real World Denver?
Was
the
that a
real
thing?
world Denver? There was
Yeah,
a
so-
real
Are
you
world.
chicken?
Oh, get
No,
the fuck
no, no.
outta
So,
here.
Brothers
You
Bar
roast me
downtown
into
on.
this shit all the time.
No. You know Brothers Bar downtown. It's
Oh, like My Brothers, like next to REI.
I think
Yeah,
no,
yeah, it's My
no.
Brothers
That's
Bar.
that's
It's
not
like
the
on
one.
Penn.
Penn, yeah, it's
Pearl.
called Brothers Bar. Not My Brothers. My Brothers Bar is where Jack Kerouac stayed when
You're
he.
not talking about Brothers Barbecue, right?
No.
We used to smoke.
I'll figure out
blunts
where it
during
is.
Lunch.
It's by
Shout out East
13th.
High School.
Yeah, it's
In Grant?
It's kind of by that putt place downtown. It's like the big open patio.
Nope, that's not what I'm
No,
thinking about.
that's
Oh
not
man,
13.
that was the Real World.
I was like, wait, I'm lost.
That was the Real World Denver house.
Okay.
I'll
Wait,
find
they
out.
actually had a real world. Oh,
Yeah,
it was
they had
like
a-
a local thing then.
Yeah, how old are you, bro?
No,
It probably
not that
debuted
old.
in like 2007 when I was in high school.
Wait,
I-
how long did it run for?
Real World Denver. Let's see when that
In
was.
2007,
Real World Denver
I was 10 years old.
Is-
2007,
Yeah, I was right.
trying to do the math
2007.
98.
Yeah, they had a house in Lodo, which is
That's
a
when you
bar
were born?
now down there.
Or I guess not quite 10, but yeah, no, I'm a youngin.
Oh wow, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Where is it, dude? Yeah, now it's a bar downtown. I'll figure out what bar it is.
But that's where they were shooting it.
They shot it in Lodo. They had a house down there in 2007.
Where are they now?
Yeah, exactly. Where are like
Like,
these cast members?
right.
They all work at
Yeah.
Foot Locker.
Let's
Not Snooki and them though. Like the Jersey
Oh,
Shore people
no.
like cashed the fuck out
yes,
for sure, right?
Yeah, they collected that bag.
Yeah. But so anyways, to answer your question, yeah, fuck yeah, I watch those shows.
Yeah, this bar. You recognize this place? Brothers? It's called Brothers.
Not in that like shot. Not in that context.
You never been to Brothers?
Yeah.
Brothers. Come on. Brothers.
Still not ringing
No,
the bell, dude.
yeah.
Brothers. Okay, whatever.
Alright.
Let's move on. Next
Yeah.
topic. Next
Yeah.
topic.
Woo.
So how long have you been like making music and DJing? Or I guess you just told us about the DJing, but like because you sent us some like.
But so you're on the
WWEs.
bus. You got a DDJ 400. You're like, my name's Housewife.
Guys,
What's the next step
got
after
off
that?
Sorry,
the-
I smoked weed before this podcast, guys. My bad.
Respect.
What else?
Guys,
is new?
I got off
don't
the
remember
bus,
things.
and you would think I like just like signed a record deal. The way I trotted my ass.
Yeah, you like
into
got off the bus like.
office. I'm
There's like Cartron birds landing on your shoulder.
I like tell my coworkers who I'm like still friends with, they're dope.
I'm a DJ.
Yeah, I was like, guys, this is it. Get ready.
And it wasn't.
And it was it. Look at me now.
Yeah, dude, there you go.
So yeah, anyway, so that was like bedroom DJ shit, which was horrible. But you know, learning curves.
I mean, everybody's got to do it at some point, you
Right.
know?
So I did that. It was 2017. And then funny story about my first show, which was 2018. So I was like bedroom DJ for like a year. And then my first show was at 10 Barrel Brewery because my friend was throwing like a snowboard event party. And I was like, oh, I DJ, like, you know, whatever. And then he's like, oh, sick. Can you DJ the party? We're renting out the whole top floor. And I'm like, oh, no
Easy.
problem.
That's easy.
Yeah. And then so I was like faking it, and I was just like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
this.
you're like, I'm a professional. I'm a professional.
It's like no pressure, all snow bros. I'm like, ugh. And it's like, do they even get down with house?
Play some rat-a-tat, dude.
And yeah, so my first show was technically 2018. And then I kind of just like went pedal to the metal with like doing more shows. And so I started the DJing route. And then I have this past year and a little bit of last year moved into working on producing. Because I hit that point where it's
Okay,
like,
dude.
Is your J War remix out?
Yeah, that it's
Because that thing's
it's on,
fire.
it's on SoundCloud. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Everyone hit up that SoundCloud. Listen to it. We love it.
Thank you so much. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was for her competition.
And you sent me a fire track a couple days ago.
Yeah.
So good. You in Ableton?
Yeah.
Cool. Good. Because
Yeah.
if not, we're gonna make you leave.
Well, I don't even. I started with Ableton. I don't even know the first thing about Logic. People say it's easier, but I'm like, I don't know. I heard a lot of hate.
Yeah, well,
from it.
and I am like more like along the lines of like whatever works for you, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Because I started on Logic back when I was like fucking like 12.
Yeah,
like
I started on
13
Logic
years
too.
old.
Yeah.
And then the first version of Ableton I got, I think, was like Ableton 8.
I started in 9.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, 9. I think maybe I like had like the light version of 8, and then I got 9.
4 channels.
But yeah, it's whatever works for you
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you know, especially when like you're learning too, you know, like you want to be, cause like I went to school for audio engineering and like had to like fully learn Pro Tools and that shit. I mean, I still use it sometimes for recording, but like that shit always.
Yeah, I wish I can show him your stupid mouse.
I use the track.
He's got one of those balls. I'm like, get out of here, dude.
Which like, I mean, like I
My
still
grandma
like,
uses that to play word games on her computer.
I still like it for certain things, but fuck you.
It's like nice, but like I don't know if I could get stuff done because
No,
like,
well,
I'm
yeah,
just like
and
the
that's why I love
crystal ball
Ableton
shit.
so much. Is like once you get to like know it and you like develop your own kind of like, you know, workflow.
Yeah, when I use your mouse, it feels like I'm flying a drone in
Well,
Iraq.
I'm used to fucking using these ones now.
Yeah, I got like
You
I got
brought
this little.
me to
Oh,
the
this is mine.
light
It's like
side.
it has all the shortcuts on it, and it confuses everyone.
see,
but I
I-
love it.
I can't.
We have 2 sets of mice and keyboards down here, as you could tell.
Yeah, I mean,
We just run
We
all.
have the
Back up.
non-dyslexia keyboard and.
Should we do a quick vape check? You vape?
I don't.
Here's a string cheese.
Oh, I love cheese.
Here, let's put them together.
Hey guys.
You don't have to eat that if you don't want
All
to.
right. I'll just
Wow,
you know.
pulled that out of North
Take
Field.
the edge
there,
off.
buddy.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure she was included. Oh no, we have our co-host coming in.
Oh,
Come on.
hey.
Are you gonna come on this side?
What's he gonna do?
Maybe
He's just staring at you. He's like, Dad,
he does that a lot.
why are you talking?
Oh,
he
he wants to come the inconvenient. he wants
That's the route he usually takes. Let's
the
get up.
inconvenient way.
Little diva.
Scooby, come here.
Come on, Scoobs, go up. Okay, or sit.
Yeah.
We got Scooby, our co-host, is coming in. He always shows up a little late.
Come on.
Scooby, welcome to the cast. How you doing, boy? See any rabbits out there?
Gross.
Your mic is gonna stink now, dude. I did that the first time and it smelled like Scooby breath.
Great.
Welcome, Scooby. Thank you for joining.
Hey.
Such a good boy, the studio dog. He'll sit here as we make drum and bass.
Oh, really?
Hey, watch out, Scoobs. Have your manners. We have a guest here, okay?
Come on.
Don't mean laser you. Okay.
Just
Good.
can't hear anything.
Good. So you're in Ableton now.
Yes.
How's your journey been? Like, what have you been learning? Like, how have you been learning? Do you have like mentors or?
Yep. Okay. So, bunch of YouTube tutorials.
Yep.
And then
Shout out Zen World.
yeah. And then bunch of I did like some courses stuff like online.
Are you in
stuff.
a Discord?
I was for FemHouse.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
LPGOB's
Shout out
FemHouse.
LPGOB.
Yeah. I
Goddess.
still
And
am.
LBGYNs everywhere.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
I just like acronyms.
Yes. And then I have been through a couple mentors, and then finally one is sticking where, because I feel like with mentors, you like have to have like a certain, your styles have to like mesh, like
Yeah.
when teaching and then
Totally.
learning, because like I've
Or
had
like similar background at
Yeah.
least. Like it's something like
And you, like,
identifiable.
right.
You have a base of knowledge of if you like click or like go right in by Ableton and get a mentor, you're really not going to learn much. If you make like 5 shitty songs on yourself and like, oh, that's what this button does.
Yeah. Oh, trial and error for sure. So yeah, I've just been doing that and like not going out at all and just like really
move,
because
girl.
it's like you're learning a whole new
I
language.
wish I could say we were doing the same.
No, you're fine.
I've been wearing less and going out more,
There it is.
and she's been wearing more and going out. That's Drake, dude.
Soon.
Shout out Drake, the King of House. King of House music.
Right.
The new king of house.
The
music,
best. He's
Drake.
basically Fisher. He's Fisher and 8 Crates had a baby, and it was Drake.
I forgot
At
about
this
that.
point, yeah.
Well, hell yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, so it's been fun. It's like I am just like experimenting and just like doing different things and learning synthesis, which is a lot of fun. And
Oh, I mean, I nerd the fuck out about
there's-
that shit.
oof,
What are
there's
you
so
using?
much. I use Serum, but
That's our
we use
favorite,
Right,
baby.
well, yeah.
That and Silence, we go back and forth from.
Silent. Mm-hmm.
We've got like $5,000 worth of synths in this room.
Probably more than that, dude.
And we just
Yes.
use.
We could
freaking-
jam sesh on the
just
little
use
guys.
Silent
I would
and-
love that. A physical synth is
Here.
amazing.
Start hitting buttons on that. Here, Parm. You want the drums or do you want the bass? I'll give you the drums.
Wait, where's
Okay.
the music or sound going to come out of?
This side, just hold up to it. I'll show you how I do it.
Get
I've
out.
honestly never used one of these. I've had these. You just press buttons.
Press play. Or then hit play again. And then
Wait,
just hit
this
buttons.
is tripping me out. Where's play?
Okay. Where was this when I was in school? Like this.
Wait, where was this when I was like 8 years old?
And this one's pretty cool because you can put words on it. Like, I could hold down this and go, Housewife.
Okay, with
Housewife.
the sine wave. Right here.
Wait, where's like
Housewife.
Where do I buy one of these? This is sick.
teenage engineering?
Yeah.
I believe, right?
That one's the. Yeah, hold it up closer to the mic so we can hear it.
That's this one. Where's the fucking?
Hold
Oh, I'm hearing yours.
the tempo. Here, I'll get yours set up.
Alright. I'm like thinking I'm doing something. It's yours.
Oh,
sick. I'm
literally just like.
See this one you could hit, like, I'll turn the volume up.
Oh my god.
So he's got the drums. To do volume, you hit the metronome. I think yours is all the way up, Parm. Play. Let me switch you. Let me try yours. Yeah, these are cool from 10. Oh, I see what you're doing. Don't hit the white button, whatever you do.
There it is.
This is sick.
Did you just record that?
Housewife.
Wait, does mine record?
Housewife. Housewife.
Are we all working with the same one?
We all have different ones.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yours
like-
is the jam one, so just like hit buttons.
Okay.
Make sure yours is up all the way.
Like the church choir chords over here. Oh my god, are we gonna make like a beat right now?
No, yeah.
Guys, okay.
Because we'll edit this cast. So fuck it, we're making a goddamn beat.
Housewife. 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 Housewife.
Yeah, that first note you were on was good.
Housewife.
Right.
Housewife. Housewife. Housewife.
I get to effect.
Housewife. 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 Housewife.
We're like,
There we go. That was live production.
What a treat.
This is our favorite segment, Fever Dream
Yeah,
Recordings.
Fever Dream.
Oh.
Yeah, we did it on the first one with acoustic instruments. Actually,
We
I
had to
forgot
hit
about that.
we had to hit the real synths this time.
this was awesome.
And that's how you use synthesis.
yes.
Yeah.
Like and
Watch
comment,
them.
subscribe for more tutorials.
Next, we'll show you how to do a square wave.
No, but I feel you.
We have
getting,
that.
I feel you because you were talking about like
I really do. It's this stuff.
experimenting and like synthesis and stuff like that, and like I have to take like at least like because I always whenever I come into the studio, I want to like get something done, but I have to take like 1 or 2 days where I just like experiment. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Oh,
saying?
we got to tell you the process. This is what we do. This is
Would
like
love to know.
my secret formula for producing.
We have a
Yes.
oh yeah, well you do shit. And
I do.
Yeah.
So there's 3 steps to producing. Your first day, I call it grocery shopping. And you just basically make your track as rough as you can. Just track it out. Get your bass, your drums, your kicks, your synths in, your vocals. Don't be tied to anything. Get a track out and listen to it. Because the next time you're gonna come back and you're gonna prepare dinner. You're gonna do you're gonna go in, you're gonna change the
can
synths, you're gonna
prepare
add some
dinner.
stuff, you're gonna add like like you add salt,
Yeah,
you're gonna add a
pepper.
reverb, you're gonna add your effects
That's when
rack.
you put the seasoning in. Is what you're saying.
Ooh,
And then you mix it-
preheat the oven.
Then you step away, listen to it some more.
Set that shit. To
You come back,
350, baby.
and then you make the damn dinner and serve it. And that's your last step. That's day 3.
And then you serve.
And then you serve dinner 8 more times after
it's
that.
Giving. It's giving.
So that's how the mentality should be, because it's like so much pressure. It's like, I need to do something. I need to get something done.
And
But
yeah,
it's like when you do it like
and-
that, it's like
Less pressure.
less
And to
pressure.
add on-
Make your dinner.
It's
You're going to go
fun.
back to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And to add on to that too, because I totally agree with you. The other aspect of that is like people are trying I've talked about this on every episode.
He talks about it so much.
but but
I'm joking, dude. It's
but
true.
It's for real though. Like you need to like have authenticity. Like you need to like if you're not like like working towards or like trying to like work on like your own sound.
gotta
and
develop
stuff
your
like
sound.
that. Like,
Exactly.
If it sounds good to you, it is good. And
Yeah.
that's something that my mentors that I've worked with throughout my career have always kind of hammered into
For
me,
sure.
which I like totally agree about. Like if
Exactly.
it sounds good, it is good.
Yeah. And that's like, I mean, it's good to like reference and like kind of like get inspiration from other tracks, but like make it your own
Right,
twist that
right.
will set you apart. That's
Yeah.
the part that I'm like working
Yeah,
on.
you'll copy tracks to a certain extent, and at
Yes.
some point you're like,
Yeah,
I know
like
what to do.
stylistically,
Right, exactly.
you're like,
Sure.
That's fine. Who
The format,
We
yeah.
no, everyone copies.
Yeah.
I can
It's-
choose the same chord progression in a different key.
I think the last 5 songs we made have been D sharp.
Nice.
No shit. Like that's what we just riff. It sounds good.
Make it
Yeah.
whatever works, dude. Whatever works.
It's fun. Yeah, I also read or heard something about like, so when you sleep, you so you're solving a problem when you're awake. It's like think of the color like do 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 do, and then when you fall asleep, it's like and when you sleep, you digest the information you learned. So you have to step away and go to sleep.
Right.
It's so important.
And that's why some ideas come when you first wake up and you're like, I
Oh,
need
that's when
run-
all of my best ones
Yeah.
come.
run
wish
to the
I could
computer,
just
where's the
wake up and-
paper? Like, but then it's like a ticking, like, you're like, okay, like, I have to do this now or I'm going to forget it.
Like diminishing returns will hit. So
Oh, dude, I will do some dumbass voice. I'll like fucking grab my phone and be like,
that's where this is from. Is a voice memo he sent that I had to dig
First
for.
thing in the morning?
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Most of them, not that one. That
okay.
one I would think was probably first thing in the morning,
Well,
as in like 3.
Yeah,
4
first thing at 4 in the morning, driving home somewhere.
After listening to Waka?
not driving.
Yeah, we were driving. I was driving. I love driving hammered. It's the most fun.
Wow.
No, no, dude. Oh, fuck. I just like.
So first thing in the morning, like you wake up, you get ideas.
Right. Yeah, no, I like.
This.
I either have my best ideas in the morning and I'll just like throw them in a voice memo or something like that, or if I am like just like it only happens if like Matty and I, it just happens it's like a fucking spontaneous thing, whether it's Matty or it's just me.
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden I have an idea that like I'm starting to be like, oh, okay, let's go.
It's fun having people around. When
Yeah,
you're
well,
producing,
but
too.
and that's the thing. That's like I think one of my favorite parts of That's Hot too, is that like we each bring different strengths to the table, and like I will get a super dope 16-bar loop going, but then all of a sudden it is like redundant, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do next? And then
Yeah.
Maddie will like
Sit down,
Add a
track it out to a whole
like,
song.
track it out,
Yeah.
and like add a couple things in, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh,
It sparks an
okay,
idea.
like, yeah.
All right. Thank you for joining, Scoo. Have a good one, dude.
Bye, Scoops.
We appreciate you.
I know
I'm
that
living
stare.
for this.
I know
This is amazing.
It rhymes with a shock. I was gonna say a different word, but he
Don't
wants to
say
go. He wants to go on a
Oh,
shock.
I was like,
Yeah, a
here I am trying to
WALK.
picture
Oh,
it.
he knows the first letter though.
Well, of course.
Well, he'll get it soon enough.
He'll get it, Scooby. He's
I have
just
to go
chilling.
rehearse
Oh,
for Kaya
he-
tonight.
Yeah, he's killing
Who's
it.
Kaya?
It's this
It's his
little
girlfriend. He's writing her a love song.
Stop.
That is not true, but it's a funny ass joke.
Does she live close by?
Yeah, she
Lives about 30 minutes.
She
past
lives in
Leadville.
Aurora.
She's happening this weekend. 30 minutes past Leadville, and
Okay.
Maddie and I are headlining the first night of
It's
her.
a camping festival.
Yeah, no, it's like
Wait,
a
is
little.
this for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is
Okay,
actually.
I
No,
just don't know when we're.
no. This is. Sorry. Welcome to
I'm like-
That's Hot headquarters.
Yeah. You come saying you leave deranged.
No, because I'll like go along with it. I'm like, yeah, bro, yeah. But then you're talking
then you're
about
like,
his
wait.
girlfriend. I'm like, wait, what?
No. So
You think Parm has a girlfriend?
the Kaya is it's like a little renegade festival up in the mountains, like a 500.
Oh, the Kaya Project.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like Ben K.
Her last name's Project.
Where did that come from?
He's rehearsing.
Oh
So
my
he's got
God.
to take Scooby out because he's going to go and he has a live synth set at Kaya. But also,
Correct.
we headlined the first night as That's Hot, and we're going to feed drum and bass down all those kids' throats.
Wait, guys, I'm lost. But I get
Maddie.
it. I get it.
Yeah.
You want to rap it? Just redo what I said.
Read. Okay, we're back.
Parm's going out tonight to practice for his live synth set. He's performing this weekend at Kaya.
There we go, baby.
And the doggy Scoob knows and always gives Parm grief when he's about ready to leave.
Oh,
But
you can
he's
sense
staying
it.
with Grandma and Grandpa this weekend, so he's actually going to have a fantastic weekend in one
Wait,
of his favorite places.
Cute.
Yeah. Oh, yo.
Dad's not home.
I know.
Shout out Burke and
Dad
Amy.
doesn't- Yeah. Shout out Andy and Amy. Burke is my mother's middle name, but shout out Andy and Amy.
Oh, sorry.
They
I just go by their Instagram handle. It's both of them together in a picture. And
yeah,
Stop.
my mom comments on all of that.
my parents are Chip Chris is their Instagram handle.
Wait, they
'cause
have both of yours have like
Hell
a
yeah.
single one.
Our parents.
have a but my dad's like 72.
Yeah, but,
My
and,
mom-
and my dad isn't that old. My dad's probably like 53, I think. Is
my dad spends most of his retired time reposting pictures of VW buses on Facebook.
Okay, sick.
Shout
Does
out
he
Chip
have
Chris.
one?
Yeah, I'm gonna inherit it someday, but not too soon, please, Lord.
oh my god!
For real.
All right, should we enter our last segment?
Let's see,
here?
what time is it? Oh, we can probably kill some time on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
What's what do you call it?
I
again?
call this
I forget
the
about it.
ear break.
Right.
Oh, that's hot.
So the ear break is our favorite segment here on the Real Tech Housewives of Denver because we think as producers, we were talking about before, you sit on a track and you're like, I got to get something right. It's important to step away and do something that's not producing related, maybe not even show related. We want to encourage the fact like Parm loves to step away and go cook meals for his friends every once in a while.
That's so
Like
nice.
I don't have an ear break yet. I'm kind of a psychopath.
Sure.
I'm still working on it. I'm gonna get it one of these days. But like this podcast is our ear break. This is how we step away from producing
Yeah.
and we do something that not only gives back but like feeds our soul.
Totally.
Is there anything that you do that you love to do in your free time that feeds your soul besides producing?
A handful of things. I like to do. I like to work out and just like get the endorphins going. And then in the wintertime, snowboard.
Oh yeah, what pass you getting?
Well, yeah, that's up for debate. I don't know because I always had done Icon, and then I got Epic last year, and I didn't really go last year.
Which one's more expensive?
They're both pretty
I
much the
snowboarded
same at
once
this point.
last year,
Yes,
and I still
twice.
ripped it.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I used to like fucking shred. I used
was
to,
my
like,
first
ski.
time.
I used to ski like
really?
a park
In,
and everything like that, and then I stopped when I was like 16.
Yeah, I stopped when I was like 17, 18. I'm 32 now, and last year was the first time I went in that long a time.
Yeah.
And it came back like that. I was
Yeah, it's
ripping
muscle
riding a
so
bike.
fast.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I thought I was going to eat shit, but I was like, oh my God, I'm doing it.
Right.
Where's the park?
Well, because
Yeah.
I skied so much when I was, like 12, 13 till I was like 16 or 17. And then I started playing rugby, and we had like practice like 5 days a week and then a game on Saturday or Sunday. And so
Nice.
like my one extra day,
He was in the scrum too much to be able to get on the mountains.
yeah, I wasn't trying to like go ski that one day off. But
Yeah.
yeah, I honestly fucking miss that shit.
So,
I do.
Let's ride.
well, yeah, I wouldn't say I do it as often. Like if I step away, I go snowboarding because traffic. Like that's a
Yeah.
hassle to get up
Yeah.
there. But yeah, I like just being outside, like literally going for a walk or something just to get like fresh air, and then like hanging with friends who
Do you live close to here?
I live in the Highlands.
Okay. Yeah, you still got Sloan's over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, walk around there. We got the Wash Park like 2 blocks away from here.
It's nice. It's
I mean,
therapeutic.
that's how I start every day. Is like
Yeah.
I leave my phone and everything at home, and I just take him around the lake.
It's like it's a great way to like.
Yeah.
I do that too. I go on a walk in the morning.
Yeah, like that's when I have my best conversations with myself. I feel like.
The only time Parm ever FaceTimes me, he was like, hey, he's on the walk with Scooby. I could tell he's like moving like this. He's like, what's up, dude? How's your day?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
When
Couldn't agree
Parm was
more.
gone doing he was opening for Dead Mouse in Aspen.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I was watching Scooby, and my best week of my life so far was like waking up and walking Scooby every day. It was really, really. I love waking up and having him outside my door, like, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
I love that. How was that show?
It was sweet.
Yeah.
It was fucking.
Belly Up.
It was a cool opportunity. Yeah, I had never been to the Belly Up before.
That's amazing. I saw that. I was like,
yeah,
fuck yeah.
and so like I've been just like wanting to go to a show there for a while in general. And then my homie Bridger plays up there a bunch. And then shout out my homie Margot, Issa, and Nikki up in Aspen. They coordinated it and hooked me up with a sweet gig, and it ended up working out.
Did you meet him? His name's Joel.
Oh, they're
right?
friends now. They text all the time.
Yeah.
No, I didn't meet. I was like in close proximity to him.
Yeah.
He's like, I just saw Dead Mouse yell at a PA or a sound tech, and I was
Well-
like, did he have his helmet on?
Well, and like when I
Right.
so when I got to the venue the first day, I met like the head of production, and he was super cool, like super accommodating, just like making sure I had like my like tech rider and all the like shit I needed for, CDJs and everything like that. And then he's like, yeah, cool, like Dead Mouse's stuff is all set up, like we'll come up to you towards the end of your set, and like we'll come up towards the end of your set and let you know, like when you have like 5 minutes left or whatever.
Yeah.
Joel Dead Mouse will
Yeah.
probably be like behind you, like blowing cigarette smoke in your face and blah, blah, blah. And immediately I was like, oh fuck, I was already so nervous for this show. Like now
I need the mouse behind me now,
I'm just
dude.
picturing it like a movie of like just like I'm like finishing my set and he's just in the background, like barely in the light, just
Does-
like
Is he still performing with this helmet or no?
He takes it off. He opens with it and takes it off halfway through.
it's like he does like a couple songs with it. And
Yeah.
and yo, his set was fucking
He's
dope.
always so good.
Well, no, a savant.
Yeah.
Leave it
Yeah.
at that. A
Yeah.
savant.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
and
how I
he's-
learned Ableton. Was I bought the master class, and it
Yeah.
came with Ableton, and I upgraded from Logic. It was like
Yeah.
maybe in 2000.
No,
like
he's the reason.
12.
He's like him and fucking Skrillex are like the reason that I started like getting into like electronic music and like producing music when I was literally like fucking like 12, 13 years old.
Oh my god.
This was like
I love hearing like who your inspiration is. Like,
yeah, because those are my OG, and
Right.
I mean, obviously, since then I've gained like so many more. But yeah, it was like those two. I always loved Hudson Mohawk. And then like if we're talking like biggest inspirations, Jay Dilla,
The Blue Double D guys.
Disclosure.
Oh,
Disclosure's #1 for me, honestly. Like
them live is beyond.
they're the best Red Rock show I've ever seen in my life. Ever.
My favorite producer is my boy Alex. Shout out Clover. Love you, bro.
Cloverdale
Nice.
is fucking
Cloverdale's
sweet.
the best, dude.
He's blowing up.
He's awesome.
I
He's
love
so
that.
cool.
Yes.
Nice dude.
I love to see like people like literally like with like big tracks they're releasing or on big labels and it's just like kind of like they're getting there like their
Yeah.
big break. I'm like,
When I first started,
Love
I had
Fucking
a
cool. It's
It's
just cool because it's
awesome.
like, especially when it's like your friends, like
100%. Or like,
Yeah.
you know, like Susie, the
Yeah.
Sponges, like all our
and you
fucking
played
homies.
in L.A. Nite Trip with the Sponges, our boys, right?
And Jay
how was
Guevara.
that?
And,
Yeah.
and Jay.
yeah, that venue is sick.
Isn't Academy awesome? See,
Yeah.
I lived in LA for 8 years. I go to Academy all the time. I saw
Yeah.
Paris Hilton, Shaq there. Some of my favorite shows.
Performing?
Yeah. No, because we used to be sponsored by Insomniac, my old duo.
Yeah.
And my duo partner's cousin was Henry Fong. So that's how we got into that world and like met Gesture. And then Dr. Fresh was a fan of what we were doing. And he brought us under his wings.
Wait, that name sounds so familiar.
Henry Fong. He's like the most old school big room DJ of all
Yeah.
time.
Oh, okay.
Like he's got like so
I'm
many
like,
tracks. He's like number
do I know
4
him
in
personally?
China.
Yeah.
You probably met him.
That
Yeah.
shit is so sick though. When I saw that you were playing that show, because I was like, "Yo."
Did you play inside or outside?
Inside.
Isn't it cool with the
it was
lights
at
going like that?
It was at Academy.
Yeah, it was in February.
And they have the
Yeah.
lights
Yeah.
going up, the light panels on the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, like, and then the crowd like started coming in. And I was like, let's
And
go.
what like a dope like lineup of like just cool ass people.
Yeah,
Like I
not-
haven't met Jay, but like I fucking love.
She lives in Denver now, huh?
Yeah, she just moved here. Shout out Jamie. She's the shit.
She one of your mentors?
No, she's not.
She will be.
I would love that.
Get it.
Wait, can we swear on this podcast?
Fuck yeah, we
I didn't
can.
even ask. I'm like,
fuck
I'm
Oh,
just
my
like,
parents will watch.
sorry,
Yeah, we can for sure swear on this. We're
Mr. and
chilling.
Mrs. Ghost.
Mr. Mama Ghost and Papa Ghost.
And Gauss, G House.
And then
Oh, shout
I bet his
out.
parents watch it because then they wish, like, I wish that was my son.
I'll be right back.
How'd you lock that down? Like, are you part of like a management team or do you have like a team working with you right now?
So, I was introduced to Jamie Jawara's team when I submitted a mix for a competition for Wicked Paradise. The Law Affair too, like those two things are run by the same people.
It's gonna
And
be
so
trying to vape.
yes. And so I submitted a mix and like I got to like top 2, top 3.
Nice.
And then just like stayed in connects with that team and they asked if I wanted to play. And it was sick because it was like my birthday weekend. I was
no
just like,
shit.
I love this.
Yes. Are you still talking to him? Do you still send him new stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, swing by the headquarters soon and
We're right.
I'll give you the best Ableton Stockmaster chain of your
Please.
life. I swear to
Okay.
God.
All right, let's see it.
Farm and I got stuff on lock over here.
My God. Yeah, you should trademark it.
We probably should. Actually, my theory, and I this is my thing. Some kids come through every once in a while and want to learn stuff.
Yeah.
And I've never charged for lessons once because my theory is I didn't invent Ableton, so I don't own anything about it.
Right.
And I get more from teaching these people, like these kids, things. And like
Yeah.
they're not kids; they're all like 25-year-old adults. But
Right.
I have never charged anyone for lessons. Even like someone who's like, "Hey, can I get taught some Ableton?" I'm like, "Come over, watch me make a track. Bring your notepad, ask questions." And
Oh
they're
my
like, "How much do
God.
I owe you?" I'm like, "Nothing. Just what you should do is get really good and do this to somebody else."
Paying it forward.
You gotta pay.
Okay.
That deserves a pay it forward.
Because
I
I'm
love
not.
that.
I'm not like a good teacher, but like, I can give advice. I guess.
Yeah.
At least you know.
I don't think I'm
I'm
good.
a bad teacher.
Yeah.
I have a lot of knowledge,
I'll own
but I
it.
can't
I'm not-
like I can't convey it. You know.
Exactly. I can't articulate it that it would make sense because it makes sense
It's
to
a
me in
skill
a
to
certain
learn.
way.
Well, and because like I'll be like showing them, you know, like like, you know, I'm doing this and doing this, but I'm also doing it at like my pace that I'm
Right.
like used to doing it at.
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, okay,
But
they were just
argument's
like watching
sake,
it, like what is
Learning to be a good teacher helps you figure out how to learn at your best capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know that I could learn at this level until I was showing people. And I was like, "Oh, this is how I learn."
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
But
Yeah.
also I have 10 years showing kids shit on YouTube. Like, not that you have more experience in producing. It's like, I just have
agree with you.
my age.
Sure.
An important thing is learning how to learn.
I mean, we've showed each other a lot of things.
So every time we sit
honestly.
down,
yeah.
like the other day, I highlighted everything, and then when like
Maddie's a fucking Ableton wizard. Dude.
I've
I know
heard.
some
Straight
shit.
up,
I've
this
heard.
motherfucker. Like, I thought I knew Ableton.
I'm an
then-
Ableton warlock.
Wow.
He's like, actually, I'm a level.
Actually, I'm a level 7
mage. Like,
6 warlock in Ableton. I got a lot of hit points. Let me tell you that.
Yes.
And I got a bunch of hits in my pocket we haven't released yet.
True.
You know when you
Love that.
you have an audio, like a piece of audio,
Yeah.
and there's like the little audio thing down there. But if you're in the other state where there's the production chain, like your post processing, if you highlight everything. The other day I just was experimenting. I hit shift and clicked it, and it went into that without me having to double click and re-highlight everything. And I was like,
Shift-
Parm, I found something out. Like I lost my shit.
Quick key.
Getting excited about that.
Yes.
That's why I have this like little board that I just look at because I edit Final Cut on this Ableton keyboard shortcut. I just look at it. I'm like, oh, that's what that is.
Okay, so that's when I feel like I'm progressing is when I have like little aha moments. I'm like I did it. I
Yeah.
like figured it out, or
and then
like
it sticks with you.
yeah,
Too, you know?
I'm like learning like a mystery.
What you should do
almost.
is get a notes in your phone, like on your computer, and start writing down your favorite shortcuts. And then instead
Yeah.
of going to the left click, quickly go to your notes and look. And then that way, the process of writing them down or have a notepad. I learned that was something that helped me a lot. Is like I just took a fuck ton of notes when I started.
Yeah, I have I have a lot of written down ones like on actual paper.
But you won't look at those, but they're locked in
Yeah,
to your mind.
just doing the motion of writing down a note, I feel like does something for me.
So what's next? What are you working on next besides these heaters?
Yeah,
and
what's
just,
on the horizon?
What's
for
the real
DJ Housewife?
the housewife horizon?
Woo. So yeah, I'm working on getting out. I want to get the latest track that I showed you signed. So just working on that one right now, and then just
We can play a little bit if we want.
having some arsenal, a sneak peek.
You want a sneak
What?
peek of it? Let's do it. It's in
Run it.
it's in my downloads.
And hey, that's a never-ending grind too.
Yeah.
Getting tracks signed and shit
Yeah,
like that.
it
'cause
really is.
It really is.
I'll skip.
Is this the one?
Don't share too much.
Who's the first drop?
ID.
Take the bait, baby, you know that it's bait. Take the
This is how they don't steal it.
bait, baby, you know that it's bait. Take the bait, baby, you know that it's bait. Take the bait, baby, you know that it's bait.
Oh, that's hot.
Okay, we got it.
Cool.
That's a
Okay, now-
heater,
now-
though.
Now play it without all this shit on top of it.
Sweat. Move. Beat, beat, beat. Move. Sweat, sweat.
That's a chonky bass right there.
Good, huh?
That is a chonky
You
bass.
said to me the other day, I was like, "You still down to do the pod?" You're like, "Yeah," but most importantly, I have this heat in my pocket.
Yeah, I was like, oh, do you want to check this out?
Like, yes, it's
Hell
on
yeah.
the flashy.
Yeah.
I might get a
Dude.
Kaya Rents.
Yes.
That-
Oh, please. Oh, and film it. I want to see.
Yes.
See some
I
reaction.
think we're gonna be.
We get
I think
too
we're gonna
hammered
be
if
we're gonna be recording our Kaya set. I'm fairly
Yeah.
certain.
Can we
'cause-
just pre-record it and just play the pre-recording?
I feel like
Yeah, but
there
just-
are
That's what
DJs
most-
that
I
do
just-
that,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, their names are Loud Luxury.
we're gonna do that.
Shots fired! I got hitters.
We're gonna do that so we can have it, but
Yeah.
like the live thing is gonna be that. I haven't been this excited for a mix in a while, and it's just like it's a homie festival of ours.
Carl and I have flame kimonos on deck for this.
Yeah,
Oh
we're gonna
my
be. We've got flame kimonos. We're gonna be playing all sorts of shit, not just house music. So
How long's
I'm
the
pretty
set?
stoked. I think it's an hour and a half.
We're the last one, so we should keep playing.
Yeah.
We should
Wait,
keep playing.
Yeah, like I don't know if they have like late night set plans, but
I don't know either.
I love it.
I mean, it's a fucking Renegade Mountain Festival, and it's day one.
like
You
family
can't- you
tracks
can't
after
end
that.
that shit at 12:30.
No.
You know,
All right, everyone, go to bed now.
Where in the mountains is it?
Leadville.
It's right near Alma. If you're familiar with where it's like 20, 30 minutes.
This is like
past,
someone's grandma's name.
That totally
Grandma
is
Alma.
totally is grandma name.
Grandma Alma.
It's like
That-
20, like 30 minutes past Leadville, and then you
Okay.
just like pop on a dirt road and
So
lose
there shouldn't
service.
be any like sound ordinances, right?
Oh fuck no! There's no
yeah,
sound.
you're deep
Yeah, yeah.
in there. That'll be awesome.
And
I want to
everybody's
hear.
minds are going to be, expanded to
Sure.
a certain point.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we're all eating string cheese.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
about to
think-
be a string cheese incident.
Yeah, it is.
For real.
There are jam bands there, so it might be actually.
Oh my gosh.
So you got this EP technically on the works right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna shop it out. Do you got any shows coming up? This drops next Monday, so if you have anything to
Oh,
promote.
hell yeah. I do. I have September 16th is my last summer.
The residency,
The
right?
residency.
Yeah, how
last
was
of the
that?
Summer. It's a lot of fun. Shout out to Amber. She's
Oh
the best.
yeah, she'll be on the cast soon. We want
Shout
her and
out to
AP on
Amber.
Oh my God, you should please.
a B2B cast.
They're literally great people.
We need a bigger couch first though, because
Yeah, you should. You got to get
Scooby Mikey.
You can make room. So yeah, September 16th. That's with Details and Fat Nat. They're playing, and then a special guest that's coming.
Fuck yeah. Shout out details.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
and
where it gets really hot.
What?
Oh, that's hot.
Continue.
Oh, that's hot.
and then September 30th, I'm gonna be playing my first time at the Mission.
That is sick as fuck.
Yeah,
I never hit that button. We haven't heard that one
Hell
yet.
yeah.
Yeah, first time.
Can you talk about any other details about that, or is
Yeah.
it super secret?
Yeah, no. If this is coming out in like a week, I'll be
Yeah.
promoting. But and it's already out. But it's MK's tour.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And Shiba-san, Deeper Purpose, and
Oh yeah, I play with that boy. He's cool as hell.
yeah, and Westside.
What an aggressive neck tattoo.
There you go.
too.
Yeah. So
Congratulations on
Yeah.
that one.
Thanks.
That's something we're all working towards.
Yeah,
so
I'm
good on you.
really
Good on
excited.
ya.
So
Just to recap, we got the blessing. Housewife's killing it.
yeah.
We got shows coming up. It's at DJ Housewife on Instagram.
Yeah, but the name's just Housewife.
It's just Housewife.
I'm working on getting the handle.
It's at producerhousewife.com.
We're working on removing the music from That's Hot.
God.
I had a guy that was able to do that, but he got fired from Instagram, and now I can't do it. That's how I got Matty Ghost.
I offered to pay the girl who has.
No one writes back.
Well, she did, and she thinks whatever. I can't. But we'll get there.
Legally, I can't get into this.
Listen,
right now.
Housewife, we have hitters, okay?
Yeah,
We got hitters on deck.
They're coming for you. We have so many hitters on this cast.
Insta hitters.
but
We got
yes,
so many hitters.
It's at DJ Housewife as my Instagram.
And what's your SoundCloud?
Fuck
Is it
yeah.
also just soundcloud.com/housewife?
Yep.
You can hear the J War remix there.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Follow her on Spotify to see these new songs coming out. Thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us, Brooke.
thank
Guys.
you. For real.
Putting up with our shenanigans.
No, I
and,
so
love
stoked to
it.
have you.
and just so
Guys.
we can clarify, we can use
Yes.
the name Real Tech Housewives of Denver.
You can.
We're
Thank
good.
you. We,
I would say this is like a baptism almost.
Thank you.
we wanted to.
So, I think so.
Yeah, communion over
I was
here.
just born again all of a sudden.
Well, actually, yeah, because he's Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh,
True.
Yes.
I'm an ordained minister. I paid $20 online for that. I'm Reverend Matty Ghost.
we really.
Yeah.
Fucking serious?
Yeah, dude, I have the paperwork upstairs. I can show you.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. well,
We should hang it down here, dude.
Yeah, you should. In case someone wants to get married.
Yeah, I could do it like on the spot. I have the
like,
paperwork.
if
I
the
could do the paperwork.
If the
you have to
conversation just
record
came
it?
up, like,
Right.
I don't think so.
No, they send me
Just
one
like to sign
free
the paper.
one free paper, and every other paper is like $20. It's the Universal Life Church sends me the paperwork. So I literally am an ordained
The
minister.
universe. Why does that
Bro,
sound like
can we
some
marry you and
Scientology
Scooby
shit?
next time?
Can you marry me and my dog?
Yeah.
That would be a first, right?
I mean,
I don't think
know.
so.
I don't-
We can
I mean,
Google that.
Yeah, I mean, I think like me being his father is good enough.
Yeah, you're right.
That's close enough to marriage.
What if-
but thank you for the offer.
I
Now
got
that
it.
I know you're an ordained minister,
If you want to marry
maybe
Kaya, I could get you,
can.
Joe.
Yeah, I'll marry
Kaya
Kaya.
Project.
Yeah,
Miss
the
Kaya.
Kaya Project.
Her name be
Project.
Kaya Anderson after this is over.
Yes.
Scooby, you have a new mommy.
What?
Yes.
Kaya Anderson Project.
Well, if you want a hyphen, you want to take
All
her
right.
last name? Okay. This has been the
Anyways.
Real Tech Housewives of Denver with our special friend Housewife. Thank you so much
Thank you,
again.
housewife.
Thanks,
Until
guys.
next time, like, subscribe.
Yes.
First of all, big shout out to our sponsor, Fit Soda. Fit Soda is the zero carb, zero
Look at how
calorie
fit
soda.
I am because of this soda.
Parma's been drinking Fit Soda. We have this thing that we're trying to pitch them. this is the last little bit.
No, not the vape sodas anymore.
I want to get a nicotine soda. That's all I'm saying. We want to get a nicotine soda.
It's
Parm's
over.
checked out. He's sleepy.
Okay.
He's got stuff to do. Okay.
Night, night.
Night, everybody. This is so fun.